this is another one of my new pickups, and this time it's of the game Vampyr. As you can see, it's for the Xbox One, and at the corner here it does say Xbox One X Enhanced, but obviously I'll be playing for my Series X. I found this in a sale on a site called Game Collection. It was brand new, as you can see, it's still selling cellophane, and you can still see the barcode in there. I got it for £3.95, which I think is an absolute bargain. Even second hand, I've seen it. Even second hand, I've seen the game going for almost even double that price, maybe £7 or £8, and even second hand. So, I made sure that I looked around to see if if that was the cheapest price possible. Because sometimes, they can have a game that's brand new and you can pick it up second hand as long as the disc isn't damaged and obviously the actual casing isn't banged to crap. Then usually I'll normally kind of pick them up second hand. So I'm not really bothered with a game being second hand or no, just as long as the game works and the condition of the case is in pretty much a good condition. As I said before, I got it for £3.95. I ordered it. Funnily enough, I ordered it on. I'm trying to think what day it was. I think I ordered it. Yeah, I ordered it on Wednesday. I'm trying to think. I think I ordered it Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday evening, and then I actually got it on Thursday morning. So that was pretty quick. And it was a free delivery as well. The only mishap I had, and this is going to be a bit weird, and just going to slightly go off tangent here, is when I ordered it off Game Collection, I put my debit card through, and then what they do on their site, and I don't know if this is commonplace for our other sites, is that when you place the order, you've got your mobile phone linked. So what it does is that it will send a text to your phone, and then you get like a 5-digit code from your phone. I suppose that's to make sure that obviously that there's no that someone hasn't isn't fraudulently using your card details, which is good. A good safety feature and a good security feature. And I used the code, typed it in with the 5-digit number, placed the order again, and it said it accepted it, and then it was processing, but it wouldn't process the order. I thought that was strange. Tried it again, but then it sent me another code, a completely different 5-digit code. Did it again, wouldn't go through. And I know my card's working because I've used it on other sites and obviously in the shops, so I know my card's totally fine. So I know it's not a problem with my bank. And then so what I did was that they give you an option to pay by Apple Pay. Now, I don't use Apple Pay that much, even though I do find it's handy, and I probably should use it a lot more because it is handy. And use the Apple Pay payment to pay for the item, and it went through and worked perfectly. And then you get a message saying on Apple Pay saying that from whoever the bank you're with, whether it's Barclays, NatWest, Santander, whoever it is, to say that that there's been a payment for for whatever the item is, and it totally went through. What I find really strange is that the card that I used to try and pay initially, and the card that's on my Apple Pay, is exactly the same card with exactly the same details. So I don't know why it didn't work. Kind of had the same similar problem when I tried to pre-order Resident Evil 4 Remake for the PS5, and a similar thing happened where it wasn't going through. And then I went to Amazon, and then obviously that's a pre-order. Went to Amazon, pre-ordered it with the same card, worked fine. So, and then they're saying, oh, it's not a problem on their end, which to me it quite clearly is. But yeah, that's my kind of rant over. But yeah, I managed to kind of get it. So thank God for Apple Pay. So yeah, before I bought this game, I was kind of debating on whether or not to get the game. Some of the factors were review scores and obviously the price. So the price was the first thing that caught my eye. I thought, fine, good, can't go wrong at £3.95. But then the second factor was the actual reviews, and for the most part, it's been getting 7 out of 10s. Some of the things that people complain about is maybe things being a little bit repetitive, or bugs here and there in the game, which I can kind of live with, as long as they're not as long as they're not game-breaking bugs. I can kind of live with it. And I have seen people playthroughs here and there on this particular game, and it did seem interesting. in terms of what you have to do. And as I said before, the price was a very big factor as well. So, you can't go wrong at that particular price. At the back of it says here, cursed by choice. And it says London. I'm trying to think, let's see what year it is. London 1918. You are a newly turned vampire, Dr. Jonathan Reed. As a doctor, you must find a cure to save the city's flu-raged citizens. As a vampire, you are cursed to feed on voles you vow to heal. Will you embrace the monster within, survive and fight against vampire hunters, undead, I don't know what that says, and other supernatural creatures? Use your unholy powers to manipulate and delve into the lives of those around you to decide who will be your next victim. Struggle to live with your decisions. Your actions will save or doom London. And then you can see it there. It says, become the savior or the stalker. A web of interconnected citizens reacts to your decisions. Fight and manipulate with supernatural abilities. So, as what it's saying here is that obviously that depending on what choices that you make, good or bad, that affects the narrative of the actual game. Whether you get probably a good playthrough or a bad playthrough. I would assume that with the ending, that there's probably going to be multiple endings depending on what decisions that you make that affect the game. So when it comes to if you're the kind of guy that wants that wants to see different endings, that will give you the excuse to play the game multiple times, and then giving you different endings if that's your kind of cup of tea. So as I said before, it's a Xbox One enhanced, and it's an only Xbox single player, and it's rated 18, probably for violence and bad language. So if you haven't got a stomach for that, then this probably won't be your kind of game. As you can see, they put this sticker thing on here, which I've got my stainer knife so I can open this without damaging the case. I mean, I know why they do this, because obviously they don't want to keep the game sealed so that it hasn't been tampered with. But so we've taken off the cellophane here, which is the easy part, and then obviously you still got that Xbox sticker thing on top of that as well. I don't know if there's any DLC with the game, not with the game, if there was any stuff released pre-game. We'll see if we can get rid of this. That's that off. And that off. And here we are, we've got a better look at the actual packaging. Ever since I've been collecting for the Xbox One, what I do kind of like about the Xbox One's cases is that I love the actual colours, with the green colour of their cases, and the way it says Xbox One, and it's kind of debossed, and you kind of got this kind of half translucent plastic here, and then but I'm more used to the disc being on the right rather than the left. Obviously, with the new games now, you don't get any instructions anymore. That's probably all in game now. So that's all there. And then you've got the Xbox symbol there, which is kind of cool. And then you've got the disc here. So you can take this out, but it shouldn't be anything wrong with it because it's brand new. As you can see, brand new. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this at some point. I don't remember if this was on Game Pass. I don't remember, or if it is, or if it is currently, or it was on there at some point. But a lot of the time, when I'm a kind of person where I love physical games, and if it's a big game that I want to play but I can't afford it yet, or maybe it's the kind of game that I'm not really interested in, and it's on Game Pass. I'll play it on there rather than actually buy it. But as I said before, the reviews were quite good. And as I said before, the added extra bonus to the actual purchase of the game was the actual price of the game, brand new for £3.95. So that's another game to add to my Xbox collection, which I'm slowly kind of building up. So yeah, look forward to seeing a playthrough of this. I'll probably do it on Twitch. Obviously, I'll do it on it with the Xbox because you can't download directly to YouTube unless you've got an Elgato card and some other equipment. But I don't have that. So at some point, what I will do is I will do a playthrough of this game, and then I will upload the parts to YouTube. So that's if anybody's interested in seeing the playthrough of this game. I don't know how old it is, but hopefully it's a good game. Anyway, I hope people like this video and found this video informative. Please feel free to like and to share with your friends. If you can also give the video a thumbs up, that will be a big help, especially with the YouTube algorithms favouring the bigger YouTubers. So when it comes to recommending my channel on YouTube, it tends to put the YouTubers with the more popular ones with the bigger views and the bigger subs, which hopefully I'm hoping one day to get there, but it's going to be a slow crawl. So things like thumbs up and positive comments do help. Also, if you haven't, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. I mean, I know there's some people out there that just watch the channels but don't subscribe, but please feel free to subscribe to my channel. And even if you don't, I hope you enjoyed the content, and I'll speak to you all again soon. So wherever any of you are in the world, please stay safe, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Bye for now.